The B-52 is more than just an airplane. It is a challenging war machine for pilots. Today, me and my friend with a helmet will talk about this incredible aircraft and its operation. Stay until the end, subscribe, like, and share. Welcome aboard and fasten your seatbelts. The sky was still cloaked in a faint twilight as the B-52 Stratofortress crew walked silently toward the massive aircraft, parked beneath the base lights. The bomber looked more like a flying fortress than a mere plane. Its wings, long like the arms of a titan, held 8 engines that growled in anticipation. It was time for another strategic patrol mission. The B-52 is more than just a plane. Since the 1950s, it has been the backbone of America's strategic deterrence. Designed during the Cold War to carry intercontinental nuclear payloads, the Stratofortress proved its versatility in conventional missions over Vietnam, the Gulf, Afghanistan, and Iraq. But all that power only comes to life through its human operators, especially the pilots. Captain Andrew Miller, commander and pilot of B-52, began the mission procedures with near-automatic precision. Beside him, co-pilot Lieutenant Sarah Jones read the checklist with total focus. A standard B-52 crew includes 5 main members: pilot, co-pilot, electronic warfare officer, navigator, and radar officer. Each plays a critical role, but it's the pilot and co-pilot who bear the full weight of controlling the 220-ton giant. The B-52 cockpit isn't like that of modern commercial jet, filled with digital displays. It's a tight, robust capsule, packed with switches, analog gauges, and the constant hum of systems operating in unison. The cabin feels frozen in time, reflecting its 1950s origins, though it has been upgraded to meet today's mission demands. Flying the B-52 requires both physical strength and technical skill. There's no fly-by-wire system here. Controls are manual, and the weight of the aircraft can be felt directly through the pilot's hands. During takeoff, the Stratofortress demands a full length of the runway, fully loaded with fuel and weapons. It takes its time leaving the ground. Captain Miller pushed the engines to maximum thrust. The roar of all 8 turbofans filled the air. The aircraft shuddered, slowly building speed. When it finally lifted off, everyone aboard exhaled. The journey had begun. They faced more than 20 hours in the air. Their mission was strategic surveillance and deterrence over the North Atlantic. Flying above 30,000 feet, the B-52 crossed invisible boundaries, always ready to respond to emerging threats. In the cockpit, Miller and Jones alternated flying duties, constantly monitoring fuel consumption, hydraulic pressure, and aerodynamic behavior. Contrary to popular belief, the B-52 is not easy fly. It responds slowly and requires pilots to think ahead. In cruising flight, the main challenge is fatigue. In simulated combat maneuvers, the challenge becomes physical. During mock missile launches or precision bombing runs, pilots follow rigorous protocols, timed to the second, based on data from onboard radar and electronic systems. Throughout the mission, Captain Miller recalled the grueling training he'd endured. Being a B-52 pilot isn't just about flying. It's about mastering weapon systems, surviving electronic warfare, handling hydraulic failures, and executing emergency landings with a damaged wing. If necessary, the B-52 is resilient, but its success depends on the crew's ability to manage adversity under pressure. During a simulated attack run, the pilots dove the bomber into a low-level flight, reminiscent of Vietnam-era missions. The aircraft shook under the force of thin air, and the crew's communication intensified. Safe altitude in 10 seconds. Sarah alerted. As radar data recalibrated, every move was deliberate and timed. When the fictional targets were marked as hit, a brief silence filled the cockpit, broken only by faint smiles. Another job well done. Returning to base required the same level of precision. A B-52 does not land easily. It's like docking a ship in a narrow harbor. The approach was careful, and the captain felt every gust of wind nudging the giant aircraft. Landing gear down and locked, Sarah announced. Nominal speed, replied Miller. The moment the tires struck the runway, The impact rumbled through the fuselage like a distant thunderclap. They were home after more than 15 hours of flight. The crew disembarked in a solemn silence. Their eyes showed fatigue, but their posture revealed pride. The B-52 had done its part, and so had they. The giant might be made of metal, but it's driven by people, pilots who master the art of flying not for comfort, but for strategy, deterrence, and defense. Even in a world of high-tech weapons and autonomous drones, the B-52 remains a symbol of steady, strategic presence, and its pilots, often unknown to the public, continue to operate this legendary aircraft with precision, courage, and competence. The roar of the engine still echoed as the first rays of sunlight pierced the horizon. Once again, the skies have been patrolled. Once again, the old Titan had fulfilled its mission